When I was 21, I had a traumatic brain injury. I drove into a bus and lots of cars and all that, and was in a coma for a long time. And I'm now paralysed down the left side, but I'm not totally, but it's clumsy, shall we say. Once I learned how to cycle to school, to do the school run, to do the run to the doctors, that was it. I got rid of my electric mobility scooter then because I could exercise and it was cheaper as well.
She's started off by just being somebody who used the bikes and we supported her. But she now comes and volunteers, and it's a way of life for Caroline. Caroline's kept this project going just with her enthusiasm.
When I first met Caroline, within a year we got a conference together for people that worked with people that have a physical disability. Because Caroline had got a personal budget, I asked her to come and speak at that conference. Since that point, she has changed massively. Her personal budget, her cycling, her sense of humour, and it's fabulous to have seen her growing so much confidence. If you have the right conversations with people about the outcomes that social care have agreed to fund and the different ways to meet that, you'll always get a good answer, and quite often it's an answer that's more sustainable and is more cost effective.
I think that co-production is just such a key for the way that we shape services and we shape opportunities in the future. And as part of that, actually re-looking at how people use direct payments. I know that with squeezes on funding in recent years that's become more and more difficult, but actually looking at examples like Caroline and just seeing the difference that's made.
Some of those ideas, or I could bring that back here for some discussion.
Group that we have here is the Brain Injury Research Rehabilitation Partnership, which is a group of people who have experienced brain injury and survived, their carers, and various members of staff.
The quality of what's produced is so much better that it's worth it taking a little bit longer and trying to work through any of the challenges. Working in that way brings up.
Professionals bring great many qualities to the table, but what they don't, by and large, bring is the experience, the lived experience of having a brain injury in modern society, and for our purposes in this research project, the lived experience of being on the recipient of what we try to provide.
It's given me the confidence to go out and do other things that I didn't think I would be doing. And I think what I fetched at group is a bit of an ilk for the methodology.
This was my first platform at publicly speaking, really, and being part of my community. And then from there, I've gone on to do the cycling, and you've seen how fantastic that is, and carrying the Olympic torch, and being a health champion in Buckingham Palace, and Paralympics with Nick Clegg, and I love it all. A single mum, although many people might think this is hard, it's been a blessing. I love my kids, they're just wonderful, and my life's been good. So despite everything, my life's been good.
I think if my mum carried on a mobility scooter, then she wouldn't be able to get up off the chair, she wouldn't be able to do anything for herself, but it's made her a lot more able to do different things.
The cycling and everything has helped to help others within society who have been through the same similar sort of things. It improves not only her life but other people's.